It was years, months and weeks away. Now Kenya's general election is only 2 days away. On Monday, the 4th of March, Kenyan voters will make their preferred choices known through the power of the ballot. The IEBC today launched the National Tallying Center, from where provisional and later on final presidential results will be transmitted from. IEBC Chairman Ahmed Isaq Hassan says the commission is ready and raring to go ahead of the crucial polls which the entire world will be watching, given the country's recent history of post-election violence.
Kenya has come of age. We have learned our lessons as a country, and we are going to hold a peaceful, credible elections. And more importantly, we hope to have a very credible elections that will set standards for the regions in future.
Preparations have so far gone according to plan, and all the logistics are now in place.
We are happy to report that all ballot papers have been printed and delivered, and they are now being delivered to the regions.
International observers and the media are expected to monitor the polls.
We have accredited 2,600 international observers, 20,000 domestic observers, and 5,000 media personnel.
Former heads of state are also going to be part of the election monitoring process.
We actually have more than close to 5 chairpersons of electoral commissions in Africa who are also part of election observations in Kenya. We are also having more than close to 4 heads of states, former heads of states, who are heading international observer missions.
The IEBC says last Sunday's mock polls at selected polling stations across the country had helped the electoral body fine-tune its preparations for the elections. All hitches noted then have since been addressed. The IEBC says it carried out voter education on different platforms, including 92 radio stations and 7 television stations. But it is asking Kenyans to turn up and vote, and most importantly, to respect the results and not resort to violence.
Elections are competitions, not conflicts. There can be a victory without victims.
The commission has set up a hotline for the election period, and voters can reach the hotline on telephone number 0711 035 606 or 0711 035 616. Voters can check for the latest result on the website vote.iebc.or.ke. IEBC says that voters and candidates need to obey some simple, clear guidelines to steer clear of trouble on election day.
They should restrain their supporters and avoid paying their agents on polling day, for there is a very thin line between salary and bribery on such a day. In conclusion, I urge voters to cast their vote and proceed home to wait for results. We will not tolerate groups that mill around the polling station discussing politics, for such actions have the potential of igniting conflicts among people with opposing views.
The new National Tallying Center comprises an auditorium featured with giant screens, from where presidential results from across Kenya will be displayed to a select audience and beamed live across several media platforms. It also has a modern media center, tallying rooms and ICT control facilities. Abdi Osman, Citizen Weekend.